Hey everybody, it's LS11 and welcome back to Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. This is the first time I've said that in 7 months. It's really weird. It's the third time I've said it today though because I'm having to do post commentary on this episode because the microphone was muted the whole time. But today, we're picking up where we left off last time, which is getting stuck in the sand. Yep, the scooter's tires are bogged down in the sand. You can't go any further. Xander to turn back to go to Fennec City. You tried going into the northern desert, didn't you? The northern desert sand is very deep, and an ordinary scooter couldn't possibly make it through that sand. Email. Xander, we've been asked to help locate a missing Pokemon. It was among the missing with the SS Libra. Please visit some Pyrite to speak with the missing Pokemon's owner. That was from Net and Pyrite. This episode is very kind of in between. It's both fast and slow paced. So we head back to Pyrite Town. So anyway, while I've got a minute to talk here, I apologize that this is the first time I've actually gotten really back into the game in so long. I noticed that Pokemon XD was literally getting 0 views most episode, but we're going to take a quick recap of the team. We got Ember the Flareon. That was our starter. Our Eevee, which we turned into a Flareon. We got Seal, who we get to nickname Meowth, who we get to nickname Bob Ross, and Belle, the Shiftry and the Curlia. Anyway, so with that, we're going to keep moving on in the game here, but I apologize that it took me so long. We were literally getting like no views every episode, so I just kind of got discouraged and was like, why am I doing this game if literally nobody wants to watch it? But then I really enjoy playing the game, so I decided I'll play it. Let's do it. So we make our way up through the Pyrite ONBS tower. And if I remember correctly, we get to actually go get an item that we couldn't get during the last time we were here. Yes, we do, and it's an HP up. But there's been a lot of stuff going on in my life. I guess I can give a bit of an update on that real quick after we get through this cutscene. Why was I just standing still here? Alright, there we go. Yo, I heard what happened in Fennec from Marcia. I'm just amazed they even managed to hold Justy hostage. By the way, that old gent came here with his granddaughter. He's looking for help finding a missing Pokemon. Xander, if you don't mind, please hear him out. I'm sorry, I'm at my wit's end. You're familiar with the news about the ship, the SS Libra's disappearance. My granddaughter's Pokemon was on board and it vanished with the ship. The Pokemon is one I found while tending my garden. It was among my tiny bonsai trees. It's a new species, I'm certain of it. Please, I implore you, please find my missing Pokemon, if only for my granddaughter's sake. Of course. Oh, thank you. You are so kind. Our Pokemon is named Bonsly. It looks very much like a potted plant. Please help us. My granddaughter has a photo of Bonsly. Please ask her if you may see it. We'll try collecting information on our own, but to be honest, it's like trying to find a needle in a haystack. For the time being, there may be nothing we can do but gather information while tracking Cypher's movements. Xander, your clothes are covered in sand. What happened to you? Xander explained what happened in the northern desert. That's big news. That could be Cypher's new hideout. But it may be too difficult for an ordinary scooter to cross the desert. It won't be easy getting there to investigate. Well, for help with something like that, how about Purr and Gattian Port, if anyone can help? Oh yes, that's it. Good idea, Bit. Purr's an old buddy of ours. He runs a mechanical parts shop with his grandpa Macon. Huh? You know the guy? Well, then we can cut right to the chase. I'll get in touch with him. I'm sure he'll come up with the means for you to get across the desert. I have a photo of Bonsly. Please find my Bonsly. There we go. Now then, I can actually talk about my life a little bit here. So what I meant was, so yesterday I lost my job. Toys R Us here in my hometown shut down. And so I'm out of a job. I've got 1 more month till I move away to college. So I'm just kind of sitting around at home doing not much now. I decided I would take this time to do a lot of videos though. Here we go, we're gonna make our way through Pyrite. But I also have 2 more paychecks coming in from Toys R Us before this is all said and done. And so with one of those, I will be ordering a 3DS with 3DS Capture on it. Now, I don't know exactly how well it's going to work out for me to get a 3DS Capture, but I'm going to get one. Because I'd like to do all the Pokemon games, and you have to have a 3DS to do. You have to have a way to record the DS to do a lot of Pokemon games, i.e. all of them except for First, Third, and these games. Yo, Xander, I heard from Bit, blah, blah, blah. You want to cross the desert on your scooter, right? Blah, blah, blah. Grandpa's gone out again, and blah, blah, blah. Grandpa's the only one who knows about all the parts we carry. Hello, viewers. This is Sex, ONDS Director. We bring you a special scoop. The courageous actions of a young boy thwarted a group of Cypher operatives who had infiltrated Phoenix City. The footage shows the boy and his Pokemon driving off a top Cypher admin from the city stadium. Cypher had been trying to take over the entire city by replacing its citizens with the Syndicate's members. OMBS was also targeted for takeover by Cypher. Despite the setback, Cypher appears to be growing more active. The authorities have issued a caution to all citizens and organizations to be alert to the possibilities of further attacks. As you have seen, Cypher has returned with a vengeance. The entire Ori region is endangered again. OMBS promises to doggedly pursue the story and provide you with the most accurate information on Cypher's actions. We must not allow Cypher to carry out its conspiracy of fear. Let's protect all the peace of Ori with courage. You're amazing. Well, I always thought you were amazing, but I didn't know how amazing. Here you are before my eyes, but you're also on TV. It's a funny little feeling. Hey, I figured it out. You want your scooter modified so you can lay the smackdown on Cypher, right? Of all times, Grandpa would be out of the shop. It's a headache. He's over at Dr. Kaminko's manor again. You better be off going to see him. Alright, get ready for the part of the game where I got so frustrated. I have not played this game. At this point in the recording, I've not played this game since July. I've really not played, or not since July, since January. Oh my, I haven't seen you for a while. I understand that you are quite the hero in Phoenix City. Very impressive of you. Ho ho ho. Anyway, but I had not played this game since January, alright? Keep that in mind. And in January was the last time I played this. That was pretty much the last time I played any Pokemon game. With the exception of Pokemon Go. And so you go to Dr. Kaminko's manor, and for this to be the first thing I have to do in 7 months, I was not happy. Wait, who goes there? You must be yet another burglar. Why are there so many burglars? Chobin will put you straight. Don't you move. Chobin I am, and Chobin is #1 assistant to Dr. Kaminko. Chobin is still the only assistant, so Chobin has to be the #1 assistant. See, now I'm used to Chobin having a Sunkern and a Magikarp. But for some reason, he had a Gyarados this go around. And this Gyarados, wait for it. So I was like, oh, this is going to be easy. We can take out Sunkern, no problem. And I saw we had Ice Beam, and I was like, hey, that's cool. And then I was like, Shadow Wave, that'll be super effective and do some serious damage. Sunkern went down in one hit due to being the worst Pokemon stats-wise in this whole game. But then this Gyarados pulls out Thrash. Alright. Just watch this crap. Super effective, did nothing. I was like, alright, what are we supposed to do here? So I did Bite. I was like, Ice Beam, that'll be neutral effective. Bite does a little bit more than that did. Thrash, again. Ice Beam, watch how much this does. Very little to no damage. I was like, alright. And I was like, he's gonna go after Ember again. So we'll swap out to Bob Ross. Or no, I was like, let's see what Bob Ross has. And I was like, oh, wait, Belle has Shockwave. We'll put her in. I was like, she can take one Thrash. But instead, critical hit, one-shot seal. I should not be losing my Pokemon to Chobin like this. I was not happy, so I sent out Meowth. It becomes confused. I'm like, alright, that's good. Maybe we'll get some confusion hacks on it. And I'm like, oh yeah, we get payday. I can make a little bit of extra money doing this. Because that's a Meowth exclusive move, as far as I know. It's like, oh, reverse mode. Oh well, it'll be fine. It's confused. So I'm like, alright, hit yourself in confusion. No. Thrash breaks through the confusion. One-shots Meowth. It's like, I get it that I'm using Shadow Pokemon that are technically under-leveled because they've got the stats of level 22 and level 23 Pokemon. But to sit there and let Thrash power through confusion and one-shot me every time from a Pokemon that's barely 4 levels higher at most is stupid. And so here, Chobin is like, Chobin lost, Chobin lost, Chobin lost. Like, I don't even feel like doing his voice. And Kaminko's voice, I tried to do Rick from Rick and Morty for his voice. You know, like, Morty. Hey, Morty, it's me, Rick. Chobin lost. Oh, this is devastating to Chobin. Chobin demands a rematch. Chobin, what is the meaning of all your shouting? Oh, Dr. Kaminko. Because I can't do the voice. It hurt my throat too much this morning. Chobin was trying to teach this burglar a lesson. Burglar? A burglar, you say? No mercy need be given to a burglar. Let the just completed it handle him. You don't mean it. I said it. Chobin understands. It is. You wait. You're going to get it. And so from here, I was like, welp. And so we're going to quickly run back and heal. So yeah, I'm going to try and get 3DS capture because I'd like to do Pokemon Auras instead of Emerald. I like Emerald. It's my favorite Pokemon game, but Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire is just so good. It's so good that I can't not do it. And no, I'm not going to do Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee instead of Fire Red and Leaf Green. I'm going to do both. So, or I might do Pokemon Yellow on the 3DS. I haven't decided yet. But I was like, alright, well, I know what's next, so I popped Belle in the front of the party. We run in here. I did a little bit of purification stuff off screen. We've got Spearow, who is purified and is in the purification chamber as a helper now. And so I went out here and I was heading back. I was like, alright, let's go back to Kaminko's lab. But I also would really love to do Fire Emblem Awakening and Fire Emblem Fates. Because I've never played Awakening, and I am a huge Fire Emblem fan now. Like, Fates won me over, and so I've got Shadows of Valencia. And I was like, oh, come on, Roselia is ready to purify as soon as I leave. I could have done that while I was there if she had been ready right before then. But anyway, yeah, I'd love to do Fates and Awakening. Foo-foo-foo, soon, yes, very soon, you will see what we have in store for you. If you wish to flee, let it be now. And I said, never. And so we missed a little bit of dialogue there because the episode lags a little bit here. Kind of get caught on this screen for a minute. Okay. Now, I don't remember this happening. Hold up, I really... Okay. Hold up. I don't remember this happening at all. So we start the battle, apparently. The episode's trying to catch up here. I'm probably going to cut this bit out. What is going on? I can't see anything. This is why post-commentary sucks sometimes. This episode works just fine normally. What the heck? Pause in 3, 2, 1. Alright, so the episode's a little glitchy here for the next couple minutes, of course. Robograd on go. You can't really tell what's going on. It apparently picks up here in a minute, like a minute and a half or so. But the episode fell a little bit behind, as my Elgato seems to do when I record GameCube games. So that's wonderful. I'm not looking forward to trying to fix it. Hopefully the Elgato eventually... I'm eventually going to get a new computer, so that should eventually help. But he starts off with the same bullcrap strategy of Thrash, I remember. Because Thrash ends up wiping out almost the entire team. And I was so annoyed by it. So just ignore the sound effects and stuff going on. And see, right here, I was like, alright, he's locked in on doing Thrash on Seal, so it'll be fine. Because I did have his damage there with Thundershock. And I was proud of Seal here, because it did a lot of damage to Sunflora. Then it went in reverse mode, and I was like, alright, we'll get a call in on Seal while we can. But this game, it just, oh man, it annoys me so much sometimes. Here we go. If the music is clearing up, the video is clearing up a little bit, but the video is also... Okay, give me just a second, pausing in 3, 2... Alright, sorry about that. I had to run back down the stairs for someone from my dad. Anyway, so yeah, we almost had Seal purified at this point in the battle. But then... one-shots Bell with Thrash. Bell goes down, I send out... Who did I even send out next? Alright, I sent out Ember next. I was like, fire, he's only grass types left after Gyarados. You can hear... I heard Meowth's cry. I mean, I sent out Meowth next at some point. Because Seal goes down, of course. This game, man. This video capture is getting on nerves. I think it's about to catch back up here in a second. It appears as if it's about to catch up here in a second. If I remember correctly in watching the Elgato capture back up a minute ago, because I paused the video to go check on that. It was at about 8:05. It was roughly here is where it started to catch back up. Sunflora went down. Alright, Hoppip came out. Yeah, we're getting closer and closer as we go. If you'll notice, the video gets a little faster at times. Meowth did a little bit to Gyarados there. Okay, so, yeah, the video and the audio are going to be a little desynced here. So I might just mute the audio here. But I decided Ember would be good to use against Hoppip, and then I just decided Shadow Rush all the way. I don't know what part of me thought it was a good idea to completely ignore Gyarados, but apparently part of me thought it was a good idea to completely ignore Gyarados. Yeah, I'm just going to mute the audio there so that I'm not getting confused by audio cues. He sends out a Tropius as his last Pokemon. And while we're at it, we're just going to mute the audio entirely here. But Gyarados takes itself out with confusion, thank God. That was really helpful when it happened. But yeah, this battle went pretty smoothly from here on out. I got a little unlucky there with the Tropius, though. I didn't realize how Leech Seed worked, because it's been so long since I've touched Pokemon games that I forgot that Leech Seed stays. as long as that Pokemon is on the field. So Ember got sapped, and Tropius got healed. And then right here, this was actually kind of funny, honestly. I did a ton of damage here with Ember. Did half its health. Then Meowth did payday. So Meowth went in reverse mode, and I was like, oh, hey. I was like, okay, Ember can survive this, come on. Held on with 1 HP, I'm like jumping up and down here. I'm like, yes! And then I realized Leech Seed, and I just kind of slumped back over in the chair and was like, oh, never mind. Yeah, so literally we had 2 Pokemon left, and he just has Tropius at this point. So send out Bob Ross. The happy little tree. And I said, we'll go ahead and call Meowth, because now Meowth, being out of reverse mode, will be able to be purified. And Secret Power, apparently, was a poison type move. So we poisoned Tropius, and I got really happy there. And I was like, alright, anything can survive this, it appears. He hit Bob Ross, and just like that, fight with Robo Groudon Chobin was over. And we walked out of it the winner. Chobin lost. Lost with Robo Groudon. Chobin lost. So yeah, there you go. But how could my Robo Groudon go down in defeat? Huh? Oh, on closer inspection, it's Xander. It's been a while. It's been. What? Our alleged burglar is merely Chobin's acquaintance, and a child, no less. Bah, enough of this nonsense. Given the Robo-Groudon's utter failure, the half-built Robo-Kyogre doesn't inspire confidence. I doubt it will ever be useful. Chobin, see that the Robo-Kyogre is disposed of as scrap by Macon at the parts shop. Understood? Huh? We're dropping development of the Robo-Kyogre? It's finished, over and done with, kaput. The whole Robo-Pokemon plan is cancelled. Doctor, wait, please, Chobin would like to keep the Robo-Groudon at least. Huh. I have no interest in any robot I've scrapped, as you wish. Yeah. So, had Chobin just looked at me, like looked at my face, he'd have realized. Sigh, after all we did to bring it so close to completion. Chobin wants to know what brought you here today. Chobin sees you want to see the part shop man. Macon is in the manor. Chobin suggests you go in and have a look. In the meantime, Chobin must put away the Robo-Groudon. Oh, yes, Xander. Chobin would like your PDA number, if you would be so kind. Xander taught Chobin the PDA number. Chobin will modify the Robo-Groudon. Chobin would like a rematch when the work is done. And so we're going to go ahead and purify Meowth to end off the episode here. And we're going to give him his nickname. But I got so upset during that fight, and you'll see next episode that this game just utterly annoys me sometimes. Anyways, we're going to go heal up Meowth. We'll purify Meowth, then we'll heal up, and we'll end the episode off. Great. I love the lag spikes in the middle of the episodes. They're always really fun, aren't they? I hope it goes away by the Meowth purification. There we go. Anyway, so from here, Meowth can open the door to its heart. So we're going to open the door to Meowth's heart. And here we go. Bum 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 bum. And then we'll see Meowth open the door to its heart. Meowth regained the move Slash. Meowth regained the move Sing. Meowth is elevated to level 23. Level 24, and that was it. Bum, ba-da-dum, bum, bum, bum. Meowth obtained a ribbon. And Meowth's nickname, Meowth's an annoying little white cat that makes a lot of noise. So I named it after the other little annoying white cat that makes a lot of noise that I know. And that would be Gus. Now, it's going to be weird considering the Gus I have is a girl and Meowth is a guy, but with that, thank you all for watching this episode of Pokemon XD. It's good to be back. I promise the next episode won't take 7 months to do. And I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.